It's interesting in the book I talk about, and it was something my therapist said that resilience sucks. And they didn't mean like being resilient is a crappy, trait, personality trait. But to find out you're resilient, to discover your resilience is to suffer. It's the only way to find out how resilient you are is to go through hardship. And so if you don't know how resilient you are, you've managed to kind of coast to a certain point. Um, but something that I do for myself and that I make sure I do every day is the idea of like joy triggers. I mean, goodness knows I've got triggers. I've got all sorts of minefields that I like am careful of in this world, the stuff that will touch on my pain. But then I started to think about like what are the things that touch on joy and how can I focus on those and how can I purposefully bring those into my life, which is for some people a gratitude practice. We know that spending time, thinking of the things we're grateful for and the small things. Right now, I think it's got to be the little things. It's got to be the cup of coffee that you really enjoyed and you got to sit with for 10 minutes. Or it's just making sure you spend 60 seconds looking at the pictures of your dog that you love so much, or the friends, the people that you love, or making sure you put on your favorite song and listen to it in your headphones and close your eyes and let it fill you up. And yes, you have 4 minutes to do it. Sometimes it feels like, no, I can't, I don't have time to do that. I don't have time to do those things, but you do and you must. And so for me, those are the things I try and make sure I do every day. And it can be hard. It takes a lot of discipline. For some reason, it's really hard to take care of ourselves and make ourselves feel good. But so I have a kind of mental list of my joy triggers. What are the little tiny things that I can call upon immediately if I need them? But also, how can I proactively spend 2 minutes with those things that I know make me feel good and that I know feel like an escape or just feel like something soothing. And so it took a while to find that list. Like, I think, we see so many ideas of what self care is or what those things are around us. And it can be hard to not feel like we're supposed to be doing it the same way as everyone else. Like, I'm not a dog person. I just gave the dog example. I don't want to look at pictures of dogs. But like, so it's like you have to figure out what your stuff is. And it can take some sleuthing a little bit. It seems like it should be obvious, but sometimes those little tiny things you have to spend some time noticing them.